Let's learn more.
Let's learn more.
Let's learn more with Liberty.
Under our Republican system of government, our legislators can't just change the Constitution at will. Instead, they have to go through the process the Constitution sets out for them, called the amendment process. Although the Constitution has been amended many times throughout history, it can be tough to do. But the founders designed it this way. If it was easy to amend the Constitution, then it would constantly be changing with each new election, and nobody would really know what the law was at any given moment. Instead, the Constitution is difficult to amend so that it stays more or less constant over time. For example, our Constitution requires a 2/3 vote in order to pass from both bodies of Congress. That's the House and the Senate. And then it had to be approved or ratified by the states. Think of how hard that is to achieve. Today, the Senate is about 50-50, and bills often pass by only a handful of votes or less. Achieving 2/3 of either body in Congress today is a near impossible task. One benefit, though, is that if you are able to get 2/3 of Congress to agree with you, that means you probably have a really good idea. It also means that everybody has thoroughly considered the idea and the potential consequences to make sure no surprise hardships come through later. In this way, the 2/3 requirement for amending the Constitution was designed to make sure that only the best ideas can make it into the Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land. One of those ideas came right at the end of the Civil War. It was the 13th Amendment, and it outlawed slavery in the United States once and for all. Although we still hadn't made it all the way there at this point, the 13th Amendment was an enormous step for equality and set our young republic on the pathway to equal rights.